Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully the stream will be a little bit better now. I apologize for that. Hopefully the stream's better.
Well, we got quite a race. Our top five, Fin, quite a bit of a gap between them. It's not as stacked as some of these other tiers that I've seen and witnessed as we see Echo get away for his outlap.
Runners, especially lap 7 to 9. Mediums can go a little longer than that, and hards a lot longer than that. As I say that, I am gonna look at tire everyone's on. We got everyone in the top 10 on softs, of course. And the only one outside of the top 10 on softs is Bald Guy Racing, looking to get a jump on the medium runners. Tez Signs, Run the Jewels, Big Hairy Jock, Like Me or Not, Hockey Hess, and Mitchie all starting on the mediums. The one outlier is Interior Titan, who elects to start on the hard tires, get some clean air, run longer into the race, and we'll see what... I'm really interested on what 11th through 18th can do and what their pace is, and see if any of them can jump up into the fight for the win of this race.
Yeah, the name of the game, Fin is going to be keeping that nose clean. It's going to be tight quarters racing through, I imagine, the first couple of laps, and you don't want to be caught out with a broken wing and having to come in and ruin your race strategy. So we see the field come around. They're going to want to get a lot of heat into these medium and hard tire tires at the soft tires.
Definitely. We got Echo coming around onto the main straight now. He'll be the first one of the 18 drivers right now to line up into their grid slot, and after everyone's lined up, we'll get the race underway.
Again, lights here.
Wait for 5 red lights to come on. Any moment now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights on in front of the drivers. And it's lights out and away we go. Looks like Echo gets a pretty good start, but Ardell looked to get started. Stream down to turn 1. Can he fight outside? He breaks later than we got someone on the grass already. I wonder who that is. I think that was Big Hairy Jock by the looks of it. Pipe holds on to second. The timing sheets for me are a bit glitched. Ferrari behind him tries to go round the outside. They're all single file now. It looks like a little scrappy behind them, but everyone's got away cleanly as it looks so far.
Big Hairy Jock trying to catch up to the back of the field here. Found a bit of cute chicane. I see BW Tracy Point. Looks like maybe Sergeant
We
Mill.
got a safety car. Someone's wrecked out. No one's wrecked out, but we got a safety car right now. The Mercedes, a bald guy, looked to be in the barriers.
And Hockey Hess picking up a 5-second time penalty. Possible collision there. We'd have to wait for the clips to come in at the end of the race. Don't want to call any fault to anybody on stream, but Sergeant Milk did lose an end plate there with a bit of trouble, it looked like, with the Renault drivers. We see a couple of guys make their way into pit lane. Phantoms into the pits. Sergeant Milk, as is Mitch 712. So a few of these guys not able to make it in one entire lap without finding trouble, Fin.
Definitely. We got quite a few pitting. Sergeant Milk from the softs now onto the hards. I think almost everyone pitting here had some sort of wing damage, or I'd like to assume that it.
Yeah, the two Renault drivers having to change wings right there. The double box is not going to help Q-Man. He's going to be essentially last at this point, but he looked to get the worst of it other than Bald Guy Racing, so the Mercedes team and Renault team finding the worst trouble in this opening lap here.
Surprised the safety car was called out, especially since No one crashed out. Usually most of the time you would only get a VSC from that, but definitely could throw a spanner in the works because we definitely have some, such as Sergeant Milk, Run the Jewels, Q-Man now. Very ask of them take those tires at the end of the race, but even the ones that have pitted for the mediums now, they could even do medium and try to for the rest of this race because they've already run a different set of compound. So the ones at the back race definitely not over for them.
Definitely not. And good to see our biggest movers so far tonight. Hockey has up 8 places. Like me or not, seems to have been able to follow him through some of that chaos in the midfield. Up 6 positions. Big Harry Jock up 4 after getting a terrible start there, finding a bit of luck with the guys coming in front of him. You know what? Our first guy on medium tires, Fin Fan, so he's in prime position to be net P1. Start to see these guys make a dive for the pits who started on the softer compound.
Definitely, as you said, I think the right choice would. I'm just thinking, not saying because I definitely could be wrong. I think the right choice as of right now would to be stay out, especially if you're on those soft, or especially on a harder compounded tire. I think you should have stayed out, but I don't think Milk had damage, but he's taking the risk.
Yeah, he was missing an end plate there.
Oh, he was? My bad.
Absolutely. Even if you're back behind maybe another contender on a softer compound just as yourself, if you get stuck behind somebody who's on a hard or medium set of tires, you can lose as much as 2 or 3 seconds a lap when it's all said and done. So track position critical for these front runs that pay race time.
I will be interested, as safety car is already in this lap, I will be interested to see what the likes of Tez Signs and Interior Titan can do on this restart. I still think those soft runners will pull away because softs aren't that worn yet, but we'll definitely see through main straight. He is gone. Pipe looking to attack, not going to be anything doing. Ardell is actually closer to Pipe, but I don't think anyone is attacking anyone. Into turn 1, we got ER10 and Omji Ronnie going at it. They're really close. Ronnie right up his gearbox, but nothing to the downhill left-hander looking back in the field right now. I don't see anyone else side by side. They're all single file again.
Ardell's going to run a bit wide on the exit of the uphill portion. We haven't talked about it tonight. Sorry to cut you off. But FinFan will have to watch those track limits as we have seen race results dramatically. Guys cutting corners, running a bit wide.
We already saw it in qualifying. A lot of lap invalidations in qualifying. Oh, Titan almost loses it, saves it. Got on the curb on traction. Just looking back in the field, Mitch has left the session.
I'll get him back in here.
Unfortunately.
Yep, I'll send him an invite so we can get him back in here.
The top 4 have quite pulled away. ER10's trying to get back within the DRS range of Frizzy. Or Frizzy, I'm not sure how to say it, I apologize. Yeah, but the top 4 in DRS range of each other, and then all kind of spread out a little down the rest of the field. I think the closest battle right now is between, I don't know, Like Me or Not and Harry Jock getting really close to each other right now. And the downhill left-hander, Hockey has got a bit wide there, riding on board now with Like Me or Not, and we already see our first penalty of the night, and that is the skip. Pipe gets a 3-time penalty, 5 of this race.
Get me my pipe. He's historically one of the drivers that seems to be able to finish these races with little to none in terms of time track or track extension penalties or any of those.
Looks like Ronnie's already struggling a little on those soft tires. Tez Signs all over his gearbox. Could not get the power down out that corner though, but he is looking quite a bit stronger than him right now. Grani has a little bit of a slide out of the penultimate corner. What can Tez Signs do down the straight? Like me or not, lagging it looks like.
Ooh, Ronnie gets poor exit under traction. Tez Signs is going to be able to look up the inside. Not going to have enough to make the move. But the dichotomy of as such is that our front runners that are managing those soft tires the best are pulling away. But looks like Fin that these medium and hard runners are going to start closing that gap up here pretty soon.
Ardell gets a 3-second penalty, so it's and Titan. And like me or not, yeah, you said it. You said it 2 laps ago. And Milk, you said it 2 laps ago. Penalties will definitely have a big play.
Like me or not, gets a little sideways through the chicane there.
Penalties will have a big say in who wins this race. I think that was the 7th penalty in the span of 2 laps, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot popping up on the screen right there. Just back to back to back to back. I think Tez Signs might have an opportunity on Grani on this straight, such as the pace advantage he has on those mediums right now. Pipe is already into the pits, lap 7. I'm going to refocus my attention to Tez Signs. Using ERS, using DRS, takes a look to the inside. Can Grani do anything about it round the outside? Maybe. They're still side by side going down the hill. Tez Signs has the advantage. He takes P4 away on the advantage of those medium tires. We'll see what he can do to chase down the top 3. ER10 Motorsport about 2 seconds up the road, and then a part of that about 4 seconds. As he makes that move, though, he gets a 3-second time penalty on the same lap.
Interior Titan getting a front row to OMG Ronnie in the Tez Signs battle here. He's going to be chomping at the bits, but he does appear to be struggling quite a bit with grip on those harder tires. He just has to let them come in, let the race come to him, and he should be quicker than some of these guys up front. But great battles so far, Fin.
Definitely, and I think we'll see that most of the race, especially with differing tire strategies, and that's what that overtake was. He's on a different set of tires right now.
Ardell dives into the pits, the second place, opting to maybe go for an undercut on Echo.
So does OMG Ronnie. He dives into the pits as well, releasing Titan on those hard tires, but like me or not is in the slipstream. I don't think he'll be able to turn track. Echo got the pole position for this race, is held first place from start to Tim.
To come in, medium tires on under the safety car. They're going to be our first guys sitting up front who don't need to make a compound change on principle, but nonetheless, they're almost going to get a free pit stop here. They can almost go medium soft or medium run and be very, very quick compared to maybe some of these guys on the softer tire opting for the harder compound.
Definitely. Like I said, those guys at the back right now, their race isn't over. I could see Phantom coming in, Phantom and Mitchie coming in for another set of mediums later. So right now, anyone who pitted for mediums there has a life tire advantage over everyone else, except for the ones who just pitted right now.
Mitch 712 looking through turn 13 into the penultimate corner here on Hockey Hess. He got back into the game. He's going to try to take an outside line on Hockey Hess.
Around the outside right there. Wow, opens the DRS, powering down the front stretch. Hockey Hess going to fight back, though, on the inside. Can Mitch make the move work? He does the back on him. Sweet move there from Mitch to take P8 in the race at this point in time. Have a yellow flag. I wonder who that was for.
Nice driving by Mitch and Hockey Hess. Hockey showing
Fiat Esport has stayed out. And where the mediums and the hards of Interior Titan could definitely come into play right now. Because the likes of Get Me My Pipe, Echo, Ardell, all fighting back in the pack right now over positions, and they definitely can lose time while doing that. Ardell's even looking to make a move on Echo himself, possibly.
Look at that huge undercut that Give Me My Pipe got done on Echo. Echo was sitting P1 before this, Pipe P2, and has a nice comfortable gap down to Echo now. So Give Me My Pipe sitting technically at P1. Once all these guys work through the pit strategy here, as we see Run the Jewels make a move now on Hockey Has. Very nice driving by both of these guys so far. Hockey's going to fight back.
Still side by side. I think, yeah, Hockey's going to get him back into the downhill left-hander.
Run the Jewels conceding.
Defends it very nicely.
Yeah, Run the Jewels
And
conceding
his
the
teammates
position
will
P or turn 3 right there.
Now the Renaults are almost on top of each other now after that fight. Run the Jewels running a little wide there, but I don't think his teammate's going to do anything now. Definitely not. 3-second penalty. Definitely going to have to check later. Time penalties are affecting others.
Got a bit of a train forming
Also
up front.
This might hurt. I'm looking right now. Get Me My Pipe. He's catching this train, and this is allowing the people up front to pull away right now. And he might not even be able to overtake. He might get one, but it'd be very hard to get two.
A little bit of snap oversteer on the exit.
Definitely, he's not going to be able to pass anyone right now, as the Renaults are now going out at it down into turn 1. Q-Man down the inside of his teammate, Run the Jewels, makes the move stick.
Give Me My Pipe, gonna try to follow through.
Looking to go round the outside of Jules now. Not going to happen, though. Jules breaks late and defends very nicely. We got very close, almost like pack racing right now. But this whole time, Get Me My Pipe, Echo, and Ardell going to be held up by this train.
Q-Man getting a little bit loose there on exit over the curbs there. But he's going to get the double overtake done on Run the Jewels. Or excuse me, that's not correct. Q-Man getting around Run the Jewels and Get Me My Pipe trying to go for that overtake. But it's forming this long train, Fin, and these guys are starting to lose time. And Hockey Has down to what essentially is Rizzy in P15.
I was going to also mention, I think mediums right also go on I think
Mitchie
anyone
makes a dive
who
for the
has
pits.
fresh medium.
That's odd.
That's interesting. Anyone who has fresh mediums definitely has a chance. Back late in the race, Get Me My Pipe makes a move on Q-Man. Echo's making a move on Ball Guy, and Ardell tries to go down the inside of Echo. It's not going to happen at this occasion. Ardell almost loses it on the exit, and because of that, Echo, oh no, he's going to try to go round the outside. Still not going to happen. Ball Guy Racing moves wide and chops him off. That was an aggressive move from Ardell to try to send it down the inside there. And as that happens, Get Me My Pipe is now trying to pull away from them, but he's still caught behind the two cars of Q-Man, and Hockey Has not much he can do through this sector.
Echo almost loses it on the exit of the chicane. Patience, young man. Let's keep it clean as we see him trying to keep up with Bald Guy Racing at this point, but him and Ardell looking to make a pretty aggressive move.
I think Ardell's going to make a move on Echo. Has the nose on the inside. Echo breaks and through in front of Echo now.
Nice move
so
by the Red Bull driver.
That's definitely a sweet move by the Red Bull driver. Got his nose in there. Made the McLaren go deep. Echo, though, looking to come back now. Oh, Ardell got really close to the Mercedes there.
Ball Guy on the overtake button. He's going to defend, has DRS,
Ball
as does
Guy's
Ardell.
going to defend as hard as possible. Ardell sends it down the inside. Echo's going to want to follow through, but Ball Guy's just not going to let it happen right now. This is going to allow Ardell to pull away from Echo. Unless Ball Guy runs a little wide here. Can Echo do anything down into turn 4? I don't think so. It's not an overtaking place. I see side by side into turn 4 ahead. I think that was Hockey Hess and Q-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
Q-Man went for a look on Hockey. Hockey able to retake that position. Get Me My Pipe. Also getting his name as we see Run the Jewels.
They're side by side now. Hockey let Q-Man go by the looks of it. Oh, I think Pipe hit the back of Hockey. I couldn't tell there.
Ardell.
But he's really slowing down. He's really slowing down. Get me my Pipe. Ardell all of a sudden on the back of Pipe now. Whoa, that was a voice crack and a half. Jesus Christ. Give me my Pipe. Looking on the inside of Hockey. Not going to let it happen. Ardell basically pushing Pipe through the corners. And something I didn't realize earlier, Pipe's on mediums. He's committed to a two-stop.
Yeah, he's committed to a two-stop. Ardell looking to defend against...
Ardell sends it down the inside of Pipe. Can he make it over?
Three wide on
Jules trying to send it down the inside. Ardell makes the move work. We got side-by-side action behind, though. Give me my Pipe. And Hockey has... Give me my Pipe. Still trying to go around the outside. I don't think that's going to work. The McLaren and Renault going at it. Behind them, too. And Rondo Jules spins around. He saves it, though. Doesn't make contact with the wall. He got chopped off a little at turn 3 and trying to go back on track. He spins it again.
Through all that chaos, Van Echo losing it on the exit of turn 1, so he's dropped all the way down to P16 and has lost quite a bit of time to the pack that he was running in. He was our leader before the sequence of pit stops, but these guys need to exude some patience before they find trouble, and that's looking like it's the case.
Look at the gap that front group has now built. It didn't look like that front group was all that far ahead, but now with all that fighting in that pack, it's definitely looking out. Still not Ardell and Piper's still going to want at it. Pipe's going to have more pace than Ardell at this point in the race because he's on the mediums. Even behind him right now, Hockey has some Frizzy going at it. Frizzy goes down the inside, breaks really deep. What a power move from him. Can Hockey has do the switchback? I don't think so. No, he can't. Power move from But no, Hockey has going to try to go back down the inside. Not going to happen. Frizzy takes P. Now that encourages racing maybe to Hockey.
So we see Ardell, 6-lap newer hard tires. He's starting to put the pressure on Q-Man as they make their way through the chicane here. A little bit of a lockup from Q-Man. But Give Me My Pipe's been brought back into this battle up here, making up a bit of time. So these guys not done hashing it out yet. I bet you also make the lead. It is now 12 seconds down from our leader.
DRS. Pipe looks to have about the most DRS out of these three, Q-Man, Ardell, and himself. Pipe gets a little loose. Trying to line up Ardell especially. That's the one he's fighting. Right now, we'll have more pace than him at the end of the race, but the traffic has not helped Pipe at all so far. In fact, the traffic has definitely given the advantage in this race to Ardell, who passes Q-Man as I speak. Pipe's going to want to follow through on that, but it's not going to happen. Down into turn 3, the downhill left, no, turn 2, my bad. And the downhill left-hander. Definitely has more pace than Q-Man, but just nothing he can do right now. The nature of the circuit. Just, it's hard to overtake here. Bald Guy Racing gets 3 seconds. Ronnie and Bald Guy as well. He's going into the middle sector. There's not much he's going to be able to do here. I'm also looking up front. Titan's only 3/10 off of Tez Signs, who I think is starting to struggle just a tiny bit on those mediums, and yes, he is. Dives into the pits, gonna go onto the hards for the rest of this race, giving Titan P1 at the moment. And I still think penalties, as you said very early on in the race, will have a major impact on who will win this race. I've seen some not get any penalties. I've seen some get a lot of penalties. I think I've seen Milk get 9 seconds so far as Get Me My Pipe goes round the outside of Q-Man into turn 1, makes the move stick. He'll be chasing down Ardell for the next few laps. Get by him. He's going to have to make another pit stop, presumably. It would be a miracle if he did that at the point. Great action so far. I still think that pack is the closest on track. I do also apologize for the glitchiness in the stream at the moment. Nothing else I can really do. Echo gets another 3 second, but he's dropped off because he had, as I think you said, he lost it on traction, correct?
Yeah, Echo losing quite a bit of time there. Lost it in that battle we saw a few laps ago with Ardell and Q-Man and Hockey and all these guys. So he fell down the order dramatically.
Like me or not, goes into the pits as well as Hockey has. So I presumably Hockey has will put on a new set of mediums, I think. No, he'll go on to hard. They'll both go on to hards, I think. Pipes within DRS of Ardell now. He'll be looking to pass him soon. We got a spinner of Phantom in the middle sector. It looks almost exactly like what he did in qualifying. He'll stay P4 for right now, but that's going to hurt his chances of winning this race by quite a bit because he'll lose time to the 3 ahead. Titan has pulled out quite a considerable gap. We'll see where he can come out once he makes his pit stop for mediums. I think this could be very interesting toward the end of the race. You'll have someone like Titan with fresh mediums trying to charge through the field, trying to pick up as many places as possible before the checkered flag. And then you'll have people like Ardell, who's on the hards right now, and who's in the net race lead, unless Milk can stretch those hards to the end. If Milk could stretch those hards to the end, that'd be another miracle. But Ardell, he'd be in the net race lead, assuming the 4 in front of him pit. Which 3 of them will have to at some point at least. He'll be conserving toward the end. He'll be trying to hold on toward the just flat. This tire strategy, as we said early on, since qualifying, also going to work out a factor. I think started P30. The likes of Echo, who's not had a great race, started P1. Echo, Getting My Pipe, and Ardell all started in the top 3 there. So, yeah, we could definitely have a very exciting race on our hands, especially within the next few laps, because I think Titan, the likes of Titan, Milk, Mitch, and Phantom will be coming in for another set of mediums pretty soon. Give Me My Pipe still looking to make a move on Ardell. Nothing happening. Ardell now on the back of Phantom after Phantom made his mistake out front. Mitch is looking for a move on Sergeant Milk at the moment, looking like he has a little more pace right now. Milk on 17-lap-old hards, Mitch on 17-lap-old mediums. Still to say about similar pace at this point. Mediums don't really have an advantage for that long, but it looks like Mitch is just a bit more consistent right now. They both run wide there. I think Mitch could Phantom. Mitch goes, instead of trying to pass Milk, he dives into the pits. Gonna go for a set of mediums. Phantom dives into the pits. Gonna go for a set of mediums. We'll definitely see Titan of mediums to the end of the race. Can Get Me My Pipe do anything with Ardell? No, he cannot. Can this pack of over here do anything from Q-Man down to Test Signs right now? We got a pack of cars all within DRS range of each other. Echo loses it again. He loses it again, and he hits the wall on the exit of turn 4. Hits the left side wall, and that is now detrimental. points. I think his points hopes have dashed now. After putting it on pole, Echo has just not had a good race at all. We'll definitely see what those lap he's losing him to, but on mediums such as Mitch, he would come out about, if he pits soon, he might be able to come out ahead of him, but nothing is guaranteed right now. Ardell and Pipe still within a half a second of each other. Pipe's tires looking to drop off a little bit. Probably gonna have to pit again at some point. Echo's in the pits. Run the Jules in the pits to get a new front wing. As we still have this massive pack of cars. Does Titan go into the pits? No, he still stays out. He needs to go into the pits soon to make this work. Those hard tires are going to be very, very old. Still looking at this pack, and we have a big, big accident. We have multiple cars involved. This plays hands of Titan beautifully into the hands of Milk. Does not play that beautifully into the hands of Ardell. Middle made him symbols for. I don't know if you're still there, Sax, man. I haven't heard you in a little while. I expect Titan and Milk to come into the pits this lap, and that'll help their chances of winning this race exponentially. The Titan comes into the pits for mediums. Ardell's coming into the tires. I don't think anyone will put on the softs. If they do put on the softs, that'll be a big risk. So, that safety car gives Titan the lead of the race from P13. Unbelievable scenes right now. Sergeant Milk, two race. Everyone's going for fresh mediums here. Sorry for being so silent right now. Echo gets a 3-second time penalty for driving under the safety car. I think right now would be a very nice time to check the penalty situations. Don't you think so? Titan currently on 1 penalty and 2 warnings. One more warning. 3-second time. 2, 3, 4, or 12 seconds. Mitch is on 2 penalties and 2 5-second time penalties for, I think, maybe incidents in the pit lane. I don't know which penalties, though, he's served. Ardell has 2 penalties. Get Me My Pipe. He has only 1 penalty right now. Is on 2 warnings as I say that, though. Phantom, 1 penalty. Has Phantom? Oh, yeah, Phantom was on softs at one point. It just didn't look like it. Frizzy, 1 penalty. Big Hairy Jock, 2 penalties. Granny, 1 penalty. ER10, no, he has 1 5-second time penalty, like me or not. 2 penalties. Q-Man, no penalties. Interesting. So he could jump places on this safety car restart. Hockey has 3 penalties and a 5-second time penalty, but he's probably already served 1 penalty. 1 penalty. Echo has 1 penalty, and I think... no, we have no retirees in this race. No one's retired. Tez Signs has 2 penalties and a 5-second. I don't know if he served that or not. Presumably not. I think we'll be going racing again at the end of next lap when we'll have the pack bunched up and we'll be racing again. We'll see what happens. Give me 30 seconds, stream. I'll be right back, and I'll be back for the safety car restart. I apologize about that, everyone. Stream crashed. Everything crashed. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm joining back in the session right now. I'm pretty sure the race is already back underway, so I'll try to inform you all as much as possible. The safety car is just now coming in this lap. I'm not sure what has happened. I don't know why the safety car is still out. Oh no, I do know why the safety car is out. I thought it had stayed out, but no, they got racing again, as it seems. And Phantom and Jules have had some sort of incident, I believe, and that has caused them both to wreck out. So we have another safety car out. Let's see if the penalty situation at the front has changed at all. I think Titan is still on 2 warnings, Milk on multiple penalties, Mitch on, but with name amount of, I think safety might be up, maybe, possibly. No, I don't think it will be. No, it won't. We'll have it one more lap and we'll be racing again next lap. Is the stream even working right now? I believe the stream is working right now. Yes. Believe we'll be going racing again this lap. Not quite sure what has happened to my co-commentator right now, but either way we will get the racing back underway. Yes, we will. Milk gets another 5-second penalty. Collision with Mitch. I think Titan's already gone. He's definitely already gone. Milk is nowhere near him. Titan's already gone, and he has broken away from Milk. By the looks of it already, there's people back in the pack. Ardell and Pipe gonna go at it into turn 1. Ardell's gonna try to go down the inside, and he's gonna make it stick. Yes, he does. Pipe on it. Yes, well, this right. Titan is. We got in the back right now. This could spell disaster for people, and it does. Ball guy spins round, does not retire. Hopefully, he doesn't retire on track. He doesn't. He keeps going. His race is done. But the race up front still very much going along right now. Trying to focus for the race for the lead, but this action back in the pack is just as good. Mitchie gets another time penalty. Oh no! There's a Haas round. It's Big Harry Jock. Frizzy definitely way, but let's keep going for right now. Test signs. Oh! Frizzy runs into the back of Tez Signs, and now Frizzy's round, and he is out of the race. No, he's not, but we do have a virtual safety car. We have madness here in the last few laps of the race. Still a fight for the win. Titan still winning it on penalties. Milk on the podium right now in P2, but definitely going to drop down after the penalties situations are applied. And we are back racing again here at Hungary. Green flag conditions. Hopefully it will stay like that till the end of the race. Looking for more battles on track. Tess Signs, who's been involved with a few incidents just recently, has OMG Ronnie all over the back of him. I think Ronnie's going to be looking to make a move. He's using his overtake. He's looking on the inside. Tess Signs defends the inside. Swerve. Ronnie goes round the outside. Stick. Gets wide. Still there. His nose was still there. It's not going to happen. Tess Signs. Oh, he still has a look. It's not going to happen, though. Maybe he could do the switchback for turn 4. Nope, he's going to have to stick behind just for another lap. Also watching the race up front, Milk only a half a second behind Titan currently, but nothing doing at the moment. The battle back in the pack is also very interesting. Tess Signs and Mitchie. Mitchie makes a half-hearted move on the inside of Tess Signs. Mitchie now looking on the inside. Tess Signs kind of defends the middle of the track. Mitchie giving him a little bump and run. Not going to happen still. They're just playing bumper cars, but Mitchie going to try around the outside at the penultimate corner, and he makes it stick. What a move from Mitchie there. As I say that, send it down of Hockey has. Hockey's condition for right now. Still looking at the back of him. Ronnie trying to get past Hockey has, but it's not going to happen. For the final points we have literally. Titan started on hards, has been on hards since the start of the race, and Ronnie breaking really deep. Caught a safety car at the right time, and 3 times, yes, as of right now, he would win the race, as long as he doesn't get another penalty. Mitch Dell look really close right now. Mitch has DRS, so he's able to them. Ronnie looking for the take. It won't happen, though. Ronnie's probably going to send it down the inside of Hockey Hess again. Yes, he will. What else would you expect in this race? I think he's going to make the move stick this time. Yes, he does. And Mitchie's looking on the inside now, and he gets past Hockey. For the Q-Man, Echo's had a very, very good chance. Echo's going to be looking to size up Q-Man. ER10, he chose the soft tire. Both of them, as right now we on to the final lap of the race. Titan leading the way from Mitch and Ardell. Penalties will still have a say in things. Will we have a race? Echo's sticking for Q-Man. Runs on the curb though. Will not get good traction out of turn 1. Can anyone do anything to stop Titan right now? All he needs is to not get another penalty, and he wins the race. Will Milk do anything to put Titan under pressure? It's going to be really hard to do so, especially in this part of the track. If he can hold on to it, it will be a great win for him. I think it'll be his in this season, and it's ironic that I'm gonna be commentating it. Coming round in the final sector now into the penultimate corner. Now round the final corner. Titan is gonna come through from 3rd. Like me or not, 6. Milk's penalties drops him down to 7th. Echo still gets points somehow out of this horrid race for him. He still manages 4 points, so good on him. Mitchie gets P9, and Ronnie P10. We're watching the final two now. Frizzy crossing the line in angry fashion. Only third in corner to end the race. What an ecstatic race that was. Titan wins from P13 on the grid. I'll get the podium. Sitters in here eventually. In here. I'm trying to get me my pipe in here. Well, I don't think he's gonna join. I've invited him multiple times, so I'm gonna just do it with you two. That's just fine. Q-Man, any penalty had multiple seconds of penalties. An example was Milk. He finished P2, but on penalties was P7. You just kind of hung around there the whole race, and you ended up with P3 and a podium. So, talk us through your race.
Well, this was the exact same scenario of what happened last week at Britain. I got P2 because of penalties, and 2 weeks in a row this happened, P3. Yeah, I thought my race was over because I got punted into the chicane on lap 1, and I just went on hards until I was able to go on softs and probably like do like a, I don't know, snag a fast lap maybe. Yeah, there's multiple safety cars, and I made the best out of it. I paid for mediums, and just hang on there. So
yeah, good race from you. Good comeback from you. I did say early on the people that were down at the back of the pack, their race isn't over, and you fought back.
Thank you.
So, race winner in the kind of style that Lewis Hamilton did it from 14th on the grid in Germany 2018, winning from 13th on the grid, making the contra strategy work, starting on hards, catching the safety car at the right point, pitting for mediums, avoiding penalties just like Q-Man did, only had 1 penalty where almost everyone else had 2 or more at least. Yeah, you said you were shaking. Pretty emotional. then just the adrenaline pumping, take your heart rate 300 BPM. Yeah, other than that, your race was pretty boring until you had the safety car at the right time, wasn't it? Because you just controlling your own pace. So, yeah, talk us through.
Yeah, from my first penalty, I tried to drive a lot more cautiously, and then going into the last 10 laps, I had 2 warnings. So I was trying to hold Milk off because I had no idea how many penalties he had, and he honest and fast, or pushing. And with that, and all the shaking, it kind of stressed me out a little bit.
Yeah, I could kind of tell you were trying not to get that other penalty, because you were nowhere near the curbs those final 5 laps. But the thing is, if you went any faster, the people behind, such as Ardell and Get Me My Pipe, might have been able to overtake Milk. But since you kept Milk in your DRS, he was kind of a buffer to those behind, so they couldn't really do anything. No one could really pass anyone. It was just a train. Yeah, making the Contra strategy work. I don't know if you've watched German, because I know you're new to, but Shades of Lewis Hamilton 2018 at Germany. He started on in 14th that day. You started in 13th today. Still came out with a win. It was a perfect strategy, and everything fell into place today. No penalties to worry about in the end. So, brilliant win from you. I think that's your second win in team.
I would.
Ironic that I decided to commentate it as well tonight.
Yes, the wise man told me to start on the hards if I was outside in the top 10. So that wise man.
It was just a little birdie. It was a little birdie. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know who that birdie was.
Definitely.
Congrats to our race winner, who's the only one left in the party right now, and here. Congrats also to our other 2 podium sitters, Get Me My Pipe and Echo somehow came out with points, and he messed that race up really bad. Yeah, it was an exhilarating race from all of us. You probably shouldn't watch back the stream because it was an absolute pile of dog shit the whole time. Pardon my French. But for